YouTube, Facebook, wet shave community. This is Marcus with AllenValley, and welcome to another video. Today I got a pretty good shave for you, so I'm just going to jump right in here. I'm going to start with some of the software that I've been using and go from there. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and my videos. It's much appreciated. And I do interact with my subscribers, so happy to talk with you guys. So, excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna start here with let's see, my pre-shave oil. This one here is from Adopted Acres. Unfortunately, I don't have a label for it. The Omega Alum Stick, my Harry's Post Shave Balm, I have my Timeless Razor bowl here. Gotten a lot of use out of this lately. I am using the Yaki 30mm Badger brush. And then for this shave, unfortunately, I do not have a matching splash for it, so I'll be using the Chiseled Face Crematorium Natural Aftershave. Natural basically meaning it is unscented. And then the razor for this one is going to be the Mula Black Handled Safety Razor with hair guides. You can see the hair guides there. I was using a Parker adjustable safety razor with hair guides recently, and the adjustable component at the bottom is starting to come loose, so it actually was widening that blade gap, and I nicked myself like 3 shaves in a row. It was driving me nuts. So hopefully with this one, a little bit more of a mild shave. All right, so let's get started. Let's get on to the start of the show here. So got a pretty good one for you today. This is from Subtle Art Soap Company. This one here is called Draconis. Now this one's very interesting. It's got this kind of almost like a bubblegum-like scent. It reminds me of juicy fruit, like very much reminds me of juicy fruit. I don't know what it is in here. It's like a kind of a sugary sweet lavender type scent. You know, it's floral based, but there's also something that has a little bit of a gourmand element that's giving it that sweetness. It smells really good though. Reminds me of juicy fruit from like top to bottom. Like this is like nostalgic for me, but really cool artwork on the front, obviously with the dragon. I don't know if you can pick that up. And a special thanks to Subtle Art Soap Company for sending me a sample of their product, so I really do appreciate that. I've heard great things. I have not tried it, so this will be my first try. So let's see how it goes here. And of course, with it being a sample, I will have to use a soap scoop. So this is from the Ohio Wet Shave Meetup back in September. As of today, we are in December, so happy December to everyone. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and scoop the soap here. So I'm going to use about the same that I used for my previous sample of Soap Palooza. See where that takes me here. Okay. So with scooping, I don't know if anyone needs to know this, but at this point, if you're watching this channel, you've probably been wet shaved for a while. But with soap scooping, you want to get your sample into the bowl there and then just kind of press it in. So it's kind of distributed around there, and then it doesn't. Sometimes like those little smaller pieces can kind of break off and get into your sink and all that. So you kind of want to press it into the bottom like that. I do apologize for all the sniffling. Obviously, with the weather in Indiana has been crazy. We just got snow on Saturday evening. There was a winter warning. Let me get the pre-shave oil going here. Yeah, there was a winter warning on Saturday. Came home from work. I was gonna go to the gym. Went to walk outside, and my wife was like, "You know, there's a winter warning until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning." I was like, "Well, I guess I'm skipping that today." So, all right, let's wet the brush here. The cap back on the sample here. It smells really good. My whole bathroom smells like juicy fruit right now. And I don't mean that as like a like taking a shot at, you know, someone's soap. You know, it just reminds me of juicy fruit. Brush wet, got a little bit of water in the bowl too. Let's start to lather. Smells really good. So some of the notes are starting to come out as the soap's being agitated. It's got much more of a clean, fresh, almost linen-like type of scent once you agitate the soap and release some of those scent notes. It's a very clean scent. I really like this. Clean, slightly sweet, floral, almost like I said, like linen-like scent. Oh my goodness, this is lathering a ton here. Sorry, I'm getting kind of aggressive with my... I'm gonna give it just a little water so it doesn't get too pasty on me. I want to keep that kind of yogurt-like consistency. Wow, this stuff is lathering like crazy. Oh, my forearm's getting a workout, that's for sure. Alright, I think that's good. Wow. Look at all that lather. Great sort of yogurt-like consistency, which is exactly what you're looking for. All right. wet the face. We will get started. So I believe for me this is start of week number 8 with my mustache. It's finally starting to kind of flare out on the side a little bit, which is exciting for me. It's what I wanted to do. Wow, man, this has got a lot of lather here. Alright, here we go. Comfortability to the max on this one. That's so comfortable on the skin. Yeah, this is a great lather. My goodness. I heard a lot of great things about this company, and they're already starting to confirm themselves here, so. Alright. So I'm gonna cut this shape here. Again, shout out to my wife for that that little hairbrush. This is doing wonders. I'll tell you, I go real quiet around when I'm doing the chop because I'm like focusing, but this is really this is really doing a great job of knocking the hair down. Again, a very comfortable soap. I mean, this is allowing the blade to just cut right through that, and no irritation, no tugging. There's a nice glide across the skin. bathroom smells like juicy fruit right now, so can't beat that. I love juicy fruit. Right. All right, looking good. So how's everybody's week? Hopefully you guys are doing great. I was watching the Colts take a loss last night, or yesterday afternoon, to the Texans. I had a feeling they were going to stir up some trouble. And they did. We lost by 4 to them. 20-16 Texans. Let's cut this shape one more time, although I can kind of see it through the soap. I still like to use this thing. let me know, guys, what you think about the chops. This is more of a like an actual what chops are known for versus what I had before, which was the friendly mutton chops, which that came across my mustache there. I will say one thing about this beard style. That is a dislike for me, unfortunately, is so you can't help but going a little higher on the cheek every time you shave. Like when I started, they were like down here. So it's just comes natural with the territory of this shave beard style. Excuse me, is kind of just naturally gravitate to the, like, it just kind of naturally moves up your face. I'm just trying to keep them that full chop, you know. Good second pass here. Let's go for the third. You know, like you can see that brown, there's still some soap in the bottom. It's crazy. Nice thirsty soap. It's always a good sign. Yeah, this soap is excellent, guys. Definitely have mastered their craft in terms of shave soaps. I will say cutting beard shapes a little more time consuming. Try not to go too high on the the lip there, because I cut my lip right there last video. Alright guys, that was a good shave. Let's rinse and we'll get the post shave started here. Pass here. Yeah, guys, that was a great shave. This is a fantastic soap. Chops are starting to come in pretty good. I'm digging it. All right. Let's go with the... I didn't really nick myself, so I'm going to skip the Allen block. Not that it's just for that, but... I'm going to go with the aftershave here. Now this aftershave, excuse me, I almost sneezed there. It does have a cooling effect to it. It is cold on your face. But it is good. It's kind of an underrated company as well, Chiseled Face Crematorium. I love these, like, a little bit, not lesser known, just more of like, I don't know, not like a huge commercial name type soaps, because it allows them to, and nothing against those companies either, but got the post shave on. Nothing against those companies either, but with a smaller company, you have the time and devotion to pour into your product. You know, you come out with a more quality product than something that's super mass manufactured. So, but this is just one shaver's opinion, so don't crucify me, right? Great shave, guys. I mean, this soap, like I said, look how much is left here. So this is what's on the brush left, and then this is what's in the bowl. You could easily do 3 passes, and if you're a head shaver, then a head shave as well. There's tons of lather. So shout out to Subtle Art Soap Company. They make an amazing soap. I mean, this is up there for me. So it's gonna get a high score from me. Man, I mean, I'm putting this up there with some of the big guns in my shaved in right now. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5. I rate these based on scent, performance, post-shave feel, quality of ingredients, and the artwork on the label. So this checks off a lot of boxes. I think it's got cool artwork. The scent is very nostalgic to me, but in my personal opinion, just okay. Kind of, like I said, reminds me of Juicy Fruit. That's just where my mind goes with it. But once you break down the lather, sorry, my video's running over. But once you break down the lather, you get some more of those notes that have that kind of clean linen type feel. So I love the transformation of this scent. It's really, and then performance and quality of ingredients are just through the roof. I mean, there's a lot of great ingredients in here that are contributing to a solid performance from this soap. So very happy with it. Thank you again to Subtle Art Soap Company for sending me a sample. I'm not getting anything from these companies if I get a sample from them. It's probably because I asked for it. But you know, it's gotta be a staple in my den going forward. Subtle Art Soap Company. There's a few other ones out there like that too, where it's just, you know, they're maybe kind of hiding in the shadows a little bit on that, and you just don't know about it. Maybe you use typical things like I don't know, the shave gels and things like that, where you're not entirely sure about this wet shave community, and then companies like this just like it wants you to, it's like there's an inclination to let others know about wet shaving too, because there are more quality products out here, and this is a poster child of that statement. So thank you again to Subtle Art Soap Company. Thank you again to all my subscribers. You guys are amazing. I'm currently at 38, hoping to crack 40 soon, so let's get there. And but I really appreciate everything you guys are doing for this channel. Appreciate your support, your likes, comments, and subscriptions. They're always much appreciated, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. So thank you, God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.